All set, and away they go. Got them way to a fair start. Indlamu's one of the early leaders, has gone off to show the way with Atticus Finch directly behind it. That's in the yellow cap. None other. East Coast is going wide outside of runners, and they followed in beyond that by Bingwa in the red and gold. Further back in the field is Melech, and they followed next by Laguna Verde, and racing at the back end of the field is Wafif, racing around 7 lengths off the leader. Down the side of the track past the 1200, and Indlamu leads the way, leads it by about 1.25 lengths from none other the red cap, racing in the second spot. Down along the rail is Atticus Finch, and then came East Coast racing 5 lengths off the leader. Bingwa's further back in the field with Melech alongside in the yellow and green, got 7 to make up. Further back in the field is Laguna Verde, and Wafif is the trailer, got 7 lengths to make up. They're about to turn for home. They got 700 meters left to go, and Indlamu will guide them into the home straight. Got it by about 2 lengths from none other racing in second. East Coast is towards the outside. Atticus Finch is down the inside, the yellow cap, and then came Melech. Bingwa's further back in the field, then Wafif and Laguna Verde. 400 meters from the judge, and Indlamu still goes, got the lead a length from Atticus Finch down the inside, running on Bingwa. East Coast is towards the outside. Melech's also getting into it, and then came none other. They come down to the last 200 meters, and now Bingwa puts in a claim with Melech down the center. On the outside is East Coast, then came down the inside there Indlamu, but it's Bingwa who got to the lead with 100 meters left to go from East Coast, and Bingwa will go in and win it. Second place close, East Coast and none other, then came Melech. Here's the head on replay. Jonas in the red and gold, 2 from the right hand side, slightly lugging inwards there, and none other got tight for room there with Melech and Bingwa. In the closing stages, Melech running on well down the inside there, but will stay on for 4th as Bingwa draws away to win it from East Coast. None other running back in 3rd, and then came Melech. 2-5-4-1, the first forward across the line.
Well, this man has been in form, and he has actually looked after the stable interest with a lot of vigor and with a lot of luck, whilst Johan wasn't on course the last time out. And the winning continues. Well done for this one. Bingwa is back.
Yeah, Bingwa is back. Thank you very much. Bingwa is my own horse. Thank you very much for the stable, my champ Kabelo, and I thank for Johan and the people for the stable and work together to support for everything. I thank God. Everything. When you wake up in the morning, I'm pray to the wind. When you come to the race, I'm pray to the stable for everything. I'm prayed for Johan and the Johannes and Thomas. Everything to do everything together. And thank you very much for Bingwa. The long time. I don't know what can I say. Thank you very much.
All right, this is a winning groom's check, and it's well deserved and an emotional Eric here. Bingwa is back, and let's talk to the man who has steered Bingwa to that latest victory. This is a former Charity Mile winner who's now a 6-time winner from 39 outings, and if you ever spoke about a course and distance specialist, this is it.
Yes, he's definitely a course and distance specialist, and everyone is happy to see him back on form, back on winning ways.
Indeed. And tell us, the ride itself and the pace of the race went according to plan or expectation?
Well, look, Bingwa he's an old guy. He's full of tricks. He knows what he wants in a race. He's not the easiest of rides with him lagging in, but he placed himself in a very nice position in a race, and the pace was very honest, and just kept him together. And when it was time to attack, he actually balanced up very nicely, and he won very gutsy.
Yeah, because this is your 3rd ride aboard. First 2 didn't result in any stakes, but obviously now you've gotten to know each other well.
Yes, look, when you ride horses, even though it's been a while back, but that memory is still there, and I think I had a better idea today on how to handle him, and big thanks to Mr. Van Vuuren also gave me a few points that actually helped me a lot in the race, and he ran a very good race today. He won a very impressive race.
Confidence is high. Strike the iron whilst it's hot, and it's peaked at the right time as we go back to the championship season down in the coast.
Yes, I think he's just peaking at the right time. If he goes on like this, he'll have a good season down in Durban.
And yourself as well.
Yes, of course. We just accept the opportunities as they come, and we just make the most out of them.
Right. Win number 60? let's hope we add to that before the end of the day.
Yes, definitely.
Where's your next best?
Well, I've got work off time later. I've got Max the Author. I'll give them outside chances, and Mount Pilates, I think, is my next best ride.
All right, wish you well, brother.
Thank you very much, and once again, to Mr. Van Vuuren, big thanks to him, to the owners, well done on their win, and to my sponsors, Uniform, big thanks to them.
Thank you so much. Well, it's a quietish day for Mr. Van Vuuren. A couple of horses have had to be kept aside due to an interrupted work program, but we've got one more to talk about. But well done for this one. Well done to you for keeping the old boy going.
Yeah, thank you very much. Credit must go to my owners because they were very happy to skip the big days last week. You know, he's an old horse. He's had a very tough campaign over the last 2.5 years. Hasn't just been big races, knocking good horses time and time again. So they were happy to skip the big races last year and go a week later. Then not all owners are like that. They want to have their runners on a big day. So yeah, well done to them, and they're super excited. I can only imagine unfortunately I couldn't be here. They're always here, but they've got a family due today, and I can just imagine all of them. They were speaking to his parents watching together on Skype. So yeah, listen, well done to the entire team. I'm super happy. I mean, it's been a long time since he's won, and he looks fantastic today. And I knew it's going to be his best chance in a long time for him to win. So I'm glad he put it to bed. And then just I know it's easy to give a jockey credit. But he's riding winners everywhere, and he's riding good races for everybody. But that was a great ride because he comes out sluggish very often, and then you got to chase him, and then he wants to over-race. So it's a fine line between getting him out, getting a position, and him not pulling at the same time. And Cabello just did that. So yeah, listen, we just feed them and train them. It was a really, really nice ride from Cabello, and he's ridden a couple of good races for me over the last couple of weeks. So thank you very much to him, and just super happy for everybody actually.
You don't do yourself justice, so you have to keep the horse on the boil and to see when it's right and when it's not right. Just on the other side of the spectrum, upwardly mobile San Simon. I know the others have had to be scratched. What do you expect today?
San Simon, I thought was, listen, I know we're all in the same boat, but it has really been frustrating working. I had to put the horses on a grass Tuesday and Wednesday, and I've never in my entire career put horses in a grass 2 days in a row. It's only tracks we had. So I thought before the morning, I thought San Simon is probably my weakest best runner on the day. I think he's going to go nicely. I think Silver Tudor, if you take that Star Bomber run last time, that was a proper run. I think right now Star Bomber probably a better horse than San Simon, but we're getting a little bit of weight around. So I thought he was my weakest best. Cosmic Star, he's been getting penalised constantly. I thought I had him slightly better his last 2 or 3 runs. I'm not saying he's out of it. I thought San Simon was my weak best on the day.
All right, and of course Eric has done a good job whilst you haven't been here.
Malefasani, he's super happy. I don't think I've ever seen Malefasani smile. So he obviously loves the horse, and well done to him as well.
Yeah, well done to your patrons, the Stonebridges. They've been around a long time. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Jan Jansen van Vuuren. And it is Bingwa adding to yet an impressive course and distance of Form 9, and that is your former Charity Mile winner, Kabela Matsinyane, winner number 60 of the season.